Feature Branch Workflow. Welcome to this presentation on the Feature Branch Workflow. In software development, managing changes and collaborating on new features or bug fixes can be a complex task. The Feature Branch Workflow is a popular Git branching model that helps address these challenges. The key idea behind the Feature Branch Workflow is to use separate branches for each new feature or issue. This allows developers to work independently on their tasks without affecting the main codebase. By isolating changes in their own branches, developers can experiment, test, and refine their work before merging it back into the main branch. This approach offers several benefits, such as improved code quality, better collaboration, and more efficient development processes. In this presentation, we'll explore the details of the Feature Branch Workflow, its advantages, and how it can be effectively implemented in your software development projects. Let's start by understanding what a feature branch is. A feature branch is a separate Git branch created for the development of a specific feature or bug fix. It is typically branched off from the main branch, such as the main or develop branch, and is used to isolate the changes related to that feature or bug fix. The key characteristics of a feature branch are: isolation. The feature branch is independent of the main branch, allowing developers to work on their tasks without affecting the main codebase. This means that changes made in the feature branch do not impact the main branch until the feature is ready to be merged. Collaboration. Multiple developers can work on the same feature branch, collaborating on the implementation and testing of the feature. This promotes teamwork and ensures that the feature is developed in a coordinated manner. Traceability. The feature branch provides a clear history and context for the changes, making it easier to review, test, and merge the feature back into the main branch. This helps maintain a clean and organized codebase. By understanding these key characteristics, you can see how the Feature Branch Workflow can help manage and collaborate on new features or bug fixes in your software development projects. Now let's go through the typical steps involved in the Feature Branch Workflow. 1. Create a new feature branch. Developers start by creating a new branch from the main branch, naming it based on the feature or bug fix they are working on. For example, feature login functionality or bug fix incorrect error message. This isolates the changes related to that specific task. 2. Develop the feature. Developers then work on the feature or bug fix in their respective feature branches, committing changes regularly. This allows them to experiment, test, and refine their work without affecting the main codebase. 3. Test the feature. Once the development is complete, developers thoroughly test the feature to ensure it meets the requirements and doesn't introduce any regressions or unintended consequences. 4. Review the feature. The feature is then reviewed by other team members who provide feedback and suggestions for improvement. This collaborative review process helps maintain code quality and ensures the feature is aligned with the project's goals. 5. Merge the feature. After the feature is approved, it is merged back into the main branch, typically through a pull request or merge request. This integrates the new functionality into the main codebase. 6. Deploy the feature. Finally, the updated main branch, including the new feature, is deployed to the production environment, making the new functionality available to users. By following these steps, the Feature Branch Workflow helps manage and collaborate on new features or bug fixes in a structured and organized manner, ensuring the quality and stability of the codebase. The Feature Branch Workflow offers several key benefits. Improved code quality. By isolating changes in feature branches, developers can experiment, test, and refine their work without affecting the main codebase. This helps maintain a stable and reliable main branch, as changes are thoroughly tested and reviewed before being merged. Better collaboration. Multiple developers can work on the same feature branch, collaborating on the implementation and testing of the feature. This promotes teamwork and ensures a coordinated development process where team members can share knowledge and provide feedback. Easier debugging and rollback. If a feature introduces a bug or regression, it can be easily identified and rolled back without impacting the entire codebase. The isolation provided by feature branches makes it simpler to isolate and address issues. Traceability and visibility. The feature branch provides a clear history and context for the changes, making it easier to review, test, and merge the feature back into the main branch. This helps maintain a well-organized and transparent development process. Continuous integration and deployment. The feature branch workflow integrates well with continuous integration and deployment pipelines, allowing for automated testing and deployment of features. This helps streamline the development and release process. By leveraging these benefits, the feature branch workflow can significantly improve the overall quality, collaboration, and efficiency of your software development projects. Now let's discuss how to implement the feature branch workflow in your software development projects. 1. Establish a main branch. The first step is to decide on a main branch, such as main or develop, that will serve as the central repository for the codebase. This main branch will be the starting point for all new feature branches. Create a new feature branch. Whenever you start a new feature or bug fix, create a new branch from the main branch. Use a descriptive name that reflects the feature or issue being addressed, such as feature login functionality or bug fix incorrect error message. This isolates the changes related to that specific task. 3. Develop the feature. Work on the feature or bug fix in the new branch, committing changes regularly. This allows you to experiment, test, and refine your work without affecting the main codebase. 4. Test the feature. Thoroughly test the feature to ensure it meets the requirements and doesn't introduce any regressions or unintended consequences. 5. Review the feature. Invite other team members to review the feature, provide feedback, and suggest improvements. This collaborative review process helps maintain code quality and ensures the feature is aligned with the project's goals. 6. Merge the feature. Once the feature is approved, merge it back into the main branch, typically through a pull request or merge request. This integrates the new functionality into the main codebase. 7. Deploy the main branch. Deploy the updated main branch, including the new feature, to the production environment, making the new functionality available to users. 8. Repeat the process. Repeat these steps for each new feature or bug fix, creating a new branch for each task. This maintains the isolation and traceability of changes throughout the development lifecycle. By following these steps, you can effectively implement the feature branch workflow in your software development projects, reaping the benefits of improved code quality, better collaboration, and a more organized development process. To get the most out of the feature branch workflow, consider the following best practices. 1. Keep branches small and focused. Aim to work on small, focused features or bug fixes in each branch. This makes it easier to review, test, and merge the changes as it reduces the complexity and risk associated with larger, more extensive branches. 2. Regularly merge from the main branch. Regularly merge the main branch into your feature branch to keep it up to date and minimize the risk of conflicts. This helps ensure that your feature is developed on the latest codebase and reduces the likelihood of integration issues. 3. Automate testing and deployment. Integrate the feature branch workflow with continuous integration and deployment pipelines to automate the testing and deployment of features. This helps streamline the development process and ensures that new features are thoroughly tested before being released. 4. Provide clear naming conventions. Use a consistent naming convention for your feature branches, such as features login functionality or bug fix incorrect error message. This helps maintain clarity and organization, making it easier to understand the purpose and context of each branch. 5. Encourage collaboration and code reviews. Promote collaboration by involving other team members in the review and approval process for feature branches. This helps maintain code quality, identify potential issues, and ensure that the feature aligns with the project's goals. 6. Document the workflow. Clearly document the feature branch workflow and train your team on its usage to ensure consistent adoption and implementation. This helps everyone understand the process and their responsibilities, leading to a more efficient and effective development process. By following these best practices, you can maximize the benefits of the feature branch workflow and ensure a smooth and successful implementation in your software development projects. In this presentation, we have covered the key aspects of the feature branch workflow. First, we discussed what a feature branch is, a separate Git branch created for the development of a specific feature or bug fix. This allows for isolation, collaboration, and traceability of changes. We then went through the typical workflow steps involved in the feature branch approach, including creating a new branch, developing the feature, testing, reviewing, merging, and deploying. Next, we explored the various benefits of the feature branch workflow, such as improved code quality, better collaboration, easier debugging and rollback, traceability, and integration with continuous integration and deployment. We also discussed how to implement the feature branch workflow in your software development projects, covering the steps of establishing a main branch, creating new feature branches, developing and testing features, reviewing, merging, and deploying. Finally, we covered some best practices to get the most out of the feature branch workflow, including keeping branches small and focused, regularly merging from the main branch, automating testing and deployment, using clear naming conventions, encouraging collaboration and code reviews, and documenting the workflow. By understanding and implementing the feature branch workflow, you can enhance your software development process, improve collaboration, and maintain a stable and reliable code base.